Dents, I know that was you that disliked it. Don't lie. What's going on? It is absolutely bloody freezing here. So much for being spring coming into summer. Normally Australia gets really bloody hot, as you probably know, but it is freezing. That's why I'm wearing my hunting hoodie, because it's really thick and really warm, as well as my hunting beanie. But how are we all? Hope we're all doing well, picking some locks and keeping it bloody legal. I am actually, at the moment. You can't see. My Asa Twin 6000, I've dumped all the key pins out, all the drivers out. So it's just the sidebar in there at the moment. Learning how to pick that. So, yeah, and I know it's you, Dents, that disliked the live stream. Don't lie, we know it was you. Just admit it. Come on, admit it. You know you want to. Let me try and move this in a bit better. See what's going on. So let's have a look, see who's on here. We have Dents, of course, Alpha Sentry lock picking, Chris Capoon. G'day, g'day, g'day. Only got 4 on chat at the moment, so come on. I'll get on Discord after. So, what a bloody week it has been. I've been someone else. Yeah, we know who that would be then, wouldn't we? Of course we would. Let me fix this camera up a bit more. G'day Charles Beards, crap. And Ryan, the stream sucks. So yeah, I've dumped all the key pins and drivers out of the Asa Twin 6000 just so it's the sidebar in there and side pins, so I can learn how to manipulate and pick them. So that's what I've been doing. But yes, Doug's Picks Locks, morning, or it's night time here. It is a little bit before 11:30 at night. Yeah, what a bloody week I've had. So, a couple of weeks back I was asked my opinion and thoughts on the Lishi key cutter. And I said I'm not sure, I don't have one, but you know, it's something I've been interested in. So I went on to eBay, I found one, and I clicked pay now, paid for it, bought it. It got marked as paid, then it got marked as posted. They sent me a tracking number, and that was all well and good. And then 2 days later, out the blue, I get a bloody message from the seller stating that my order had been cancelled. And it made me go, what the hell? And I had a look, and yes, my order had been cancelled. So I contacted the seller and said, what the hell's going on here? And they sent back, sorry, we made a mistake or something, some bullshit like that. And the order was cancelled. If you like, you can order again, and we will give you priority shipping. And I said to him, well, what mistake did you just bloody make? I don't get it. And because you never actually said what the bloody mistake was, and they said something about one of their staff members stuffed up, and I'd have to order again. So I sent him another message saying back, well, what bloody mistake? Couldn't you have sent me a message stating there was a mistake and we could have worked something out, rather than just cancelling my bloody order and giving me a refund, which I'm waiting for it to come back into my account. And they said, oh, we're sorry, you can order again, we'll give you priority shipping. I said, if I order it again, will I actually get my bloody item, or is this shit going to happen again, or should I just find another seller and you can piss off so that this shit don't happen? And they just sent back, sure, sorry. So they've lost a person. Or person buying off them. I am going to be waiting for the refund to come back in, and then I'm going to order another one from a different seller. Going to cost me an extra $5, but if it means I get a Lishi key cutter, then stuff it. I'll pay the extra $5. So who cares? It's only $5. But yeah, kind of pissed me off. Great way to start the friggin' week, isn't it? You order something and it goes to shit. But shit, it's 4:30 AM with Chris Capoonies. That's bad. Feel sorry for you, mate, but thanks for tuning in. Who else do we have on here? Star Lock, g'day mate, how's it going? Moving Picker's been a bitch as always. I think that's everyone I've caught up on. Yep. They always have bullshit answers. Yeah, especially when you get stuck with Chinese sellers, because all the sellers of Lishi key cutters are in China, so it's kind of a pain in the ass. Just so I can review the item and test it out and see what it's like. For one person that asked me about them, I can't remember exactly who it was, but you know, I thought I'd give it a shot, see what it's like. If it's crap, it's crap. If it's good, it's good. Who knows? Until you actually get one and test it out. Quit your bitching and selling out. I am not a sellout. You know I'm not. If I was a sellout... Well, put it this way. If it makes me a sellout to be able to give out to the community and give people products, then call me a sellout. I don't give a shit. But yeah, it kind of really pissed me off that I put in an order, it gets marked as posted, and then 2 days later it's cancelled because of a mistake. Well, fuck me sideways. It's bloody annoying. But since that was a bit of a downer on it, I had to go out shopping today and picked up some, thought I'd let you know, some wax polish. It says floor polish, but it was the only one they had in the dark colour, which I like anything that's dark, so it's like ugh. But a wax polish, and I thought, well, the flooring one, it must be pretty tough stuff, so I got that, 20 odd bucks for a tin, and 2 sticks of Tasmanian oak, some nice long, what are they? They're 1.2 metre long sticks of some Tasmanian oak to make some pick handles with, and hopefully be able to get that going, get some picks made, and hopefully send some out, which will be pretty bloody cool as well. So that's pretty much what I've been up to this week. That, and as you know, the key casting video I did, and I said like the wooden box wasn't the best. I've been coating it in cast ceramic to hopefully protect it a bit more and to stop everything from sticking to it, make it a little bit smoother with working. But what have we all been up to? What's been going on? Keyless entry. See you pop in. G'day, mate. What's everyone been up to? I do apologise, Dents. I do have your stuff sitting there. I'm going to send it out. I was going to send it out today, but today's a public holiday here. It's a pain in the ass. So I will get your stuff out. But James, if you are watching, you won the comb tensioners. So send us an email, mate. You still haven't done that just yet, and I can get them off into the mail to you, as well as Dent's stuff, because I bought him, as you know, the brand new Lockwood padlock to put in there. Well, it's for a trade for some good old English lollies. I can't wait, even though I don't eat lollies that much. Chris Capoon enjoyed the key casting. Yeah, I know, the key casting was a bit of a long video. but I wanted to try and cover as much as I could in that video. I could have broken it down into 2 parts, but I thought, nah, stuff it, let's get it all done in one. That way I can get it out there. Leon's Lockpad, what's going on, bruv? How are you? Funky Monkey, what's up? Oh, sup, fellas? So yeah, hopefully I'll be able to get some picks done, some pick handles done, some nice polish on them, or wax, and get some picks out to everyone that I can. I've got to get Funky Monkey's tray off to him this week as well, hopefully. I might have to wait till next fortnight, because my wife's car's finally going in for the roadworthy check Monday. And then I get a message from work saying that I got mandatory training on Monday, my day off, have training, and it turns out it's 8 o'clock in the morning, which means I've got to get up at 6:30 to be able to go to training. But I get paid for 2 hours, which is kind of good, but annoying. So yeah, let us know what's everyone been up to. Leon, as we were talking the other week, or the other day, about the Skype on the live chats here, I have not had a chance to do it just yet. As you know, I've been flat out with work all bloody week. That's why I haven't been on Discord much. Although I'll go on today and Aussies say we can't handle the heat, but we can handle the cold. It's fucking freezing here. I got the heater going. My mini heater. It's slowly moving. See how bloody cold it is here. Absolutely freezing. That's why I'm rugged up, something shocking. But yeah, so as I said, wife's car finally goes in. Put it this way, it's nearly had the bloody crowbar go through the windshield 5 times. But I'm going to be working on getting the Skype set up. Once I finish this live stream tonight, I'm going to try and log into Skype on here. I can't remember my password for Dark Arts. So yeah, I'm going to have to fix that one up. So we can get some Skype live video chats going off through the computer. That would be pretty bloody cool to talk to people from around the world. If anyone's got Skype, don't forget, if you do have Skype, send us a request or whatever you do when it comes to Skype. Mine's live ... Dark Arts Lockpicking, all in one word. So let's quickly catch up on comments here. Funky Monkey's got bushfires. Shit. Hope they're far away from you, bro. Honestly. Your password is DALP sellout. I'm not a fucking sellout. I am not a sellout. I am bloody getting sick of that shit. That's funny. Also got brass rod. I haven't had a chance to make any pins yet, but I'm going to use that for the picks as well, because one of my favourite hooks at the moment is the prototype of the Valerian set that Penny sent me, and it's got holes pre-drilled in it, ready to put some pins through. So I'm going to put a handle and some nice brass pins in this one. So I'll probably do that in video, how to put brass pins and everything in to it. But thinking this Wednesday, because I just reviewed and did the draw, so this Wednesday coming up means it's be week 2 for my work, which means it'll be another review giveaway video, and I'm thinking about reviewing and giving away the Sparrow Zero bypass drivers. Since I have a set in the portable studio, I got a brand new set just here. I'm going to review my set, and then you can go into the draw to win one of these. I've just got to come up with another code word. So far we've had bee scumber and baked beans. So put a comment in the comment section down here, you know where it is, what you reckon the next code word should be. Can you get a 3D printed casting box? You can. I was thinking it, but I feel kind of bad. I was talking to Bobby Keys, who does a lot of 3D printed stuff, getting prices off him to get some stuff shipped over and some stuff made. But I feel kind of bad, even though he's an absolute arsehole to me, and you agree he's an arsehole. Ryan, or Moving Picker, does 3D printed stuff. So I feel kind of bad if I don't get it off Moving Picker and if I go to Bobby Keys. Both make awesome 3D printed stuff, and I do happen to have one 3D printed item, which I still haven't used, sitting over in the shelf, which is what Ryan sent me, which is perfect because I just got a SFIC best core or lock bit, which fits in there perfect. So that'll definitely come in handy once I get round to doing that one. But yeah, I'll feel bad, even though he's an arsehole, I'll feel bad if I don't get anything off Moving Picker. So Ryan, if you've got a 3D casting box, let me know how much, or if you want to do a trade for something, we'll work something out. So that's a new one I've got, and I'm really liking it at the moment. Lychee, blackberry with a medium cooling or menthol. I love lychees. Lychees are one of the best fruits ever. Bobby Keys makes some great things. Yes, he does. G'day, Butcher's Lock. Oh, Block. Butcher's Lock. And where's the Lockpicker? G'day. First time I think you've been on here, so welcome. I'm good with a trade. Yeah, we'll work one out in Discord if you stop calling me a bloody sellout. It's all in good fun being called a sellout. They're just jealous. So, I'm just trying to catch up the comments here because it's starting to pick up. Dent's going to DALP as a sellout. Yeah, that's typical Dent's. Moving Picker, do you have any pics or vids? Got some personalised followers and printed tray coming from Bobby. Had a lot of stuff from him. Yeah, I was talking to him, and Bobby, when I was talking to him, because I'm friends with him on Facebook, his prices are bloody good. It's like $15 for a lot of his stuff. But the biggest killer, which if anything ever kills Locksport, it's postage. Postage is a bitch. It is expensive. It's not cheap to send stuff overseas at all. And 90% of my subscriber base are in America. So it costs me a fortune in bloody postage all the time, sending stuff over to America. Which is, kind of the biggest... My biggest expense is actually postage. That's what costs me the most. But I never take, people's offers. They always say, I'll pay for postage, I'll pay for this. No, I always do it out of my own pocket. I don't see the point in getting them to pay for something that they've won. I'd rather pay for it. It's the way I am. Hey, Shua. Long time no see. How's it going, mate? What have you been up to, Shua? I haven't seen you around much lately. I normally catch you every now and then on Facebook, but I've kind of been off Facebook for a little bit. I don't go on there as much as what I used to. So yeah, postages kill, but it's worth it, definitely. Funky, before I go, do you want me to test out some of that wax polish on the pinning tray I'm going to be sending you? Put a comment down below, let me know. Because I really want to test this stuff out. See if it's as good, because it costs, yeah. I'm going to probably pronounce this wrong, so I apologise. Adita? Aditya? I'm probably pronouncing it wrong. I just call you Ad. Here in Australia, we shorten everything. We have abbreviations for absolutely everything. Petrol stations, a servo. Your bottle shop or liquor store is your bottle-o. You know, we shorten everything around here. Yes, 3 Dog Night. G'day, 3 Dog Night. And yes, thumbs up. Hell no. Must be favoritism for me because it's free. What's wrong with me test? Is that hell no, Funky, for me testing out the wax polish? Close enough. Yeah, I'm bad when it comes to pronouncing shit. Been working, ain't picked anything. Hell no to the wax. Come down here, Funky. I'll get some strips and we'll wax your legs. Cost you 20 quid to send the killer. See, postage is the biggest bloody killer of Locksport. You know, because you think about it, you get a small handful of locks, you put them in a box, you know, you throw in a couple of other little bits and pieces, and the locks and keys are what cost you the bloody, all the weight. It's what costs you the most money. Use some sex wax. Yeah, 35 cents to the UK. See, postage, the killer of Locksport. I mean, if you ever want to become a millionaire, get into bloody postage. That's the thing. Biggest killer is postage. Is what, you know. It's why I have to do the giveaways every second week, because I get paid fortnightly because of working in the health industry. That's what it is. So yeah, I have to work out my giveaways for that so that I know I've got money to be able to send out the bloody parcels. But yeah, the weight of it, locks take up a hell of a lot of weight when it comes to postage. You know, 3D printed stuff is a lot lighter, wood is lighter, but it's all the brass and metal from all the locks that cost a bloody fortune. That's why on Discord they set up a channel on there so that you could work with someone. So say 3 people are going to be sending stuff over to, from say America to Australia. They, you know, all go in onto one to try and work out a way to be able to send it all at once. And each person pays for a bit rather than sending out 3 separate parcels, which is absolutely fantastic. Depends on the weight, yeah. Under 500 is okay, but locks weigh, yep. Yeah, piggybacking does save money. So it's kind of a way we've worked out to be able to get around a lot of the price of postage, but it still doesn't, you know, save a heap. Because yeah, I mean, sending stuff around Australia works out a lot cheaper than, and of course, sending it overseas, and then you got tracking on top because you don't want your shit to get lost. Which the tracking's never bloody accurate anyway, because that stuff I sent to Cherokee said it was still sitting at customs waiting to be cleared, and she had the video uploaded, and I was watching it, and I'm like, well, the tracking says it's still bloody customs. But it tries to help you, it tries to help the losing parcels, because that's the last thing you want. Unfortunately, Funky Monkey lost, and I feel really bad about it still. He sent me a buy lock, and it disappeared. Got lost in transit. The exact same thing happened with Bosnian Bill. He sent me the pack lock. The first one he sent, he sent it to me. He asked if I'd received it yet. I said no, not yet. Turns out it got lost, so he sent another one. I felt really bad, but it happens. So let me quickly catch up, see if I've missed anyone. Who else is on here? I haven't said g'day to Totally Random Locks and Picks. New person I haven't seen on here, I don't think. So welcome to the Casual Friday Night Live, where we sit back, we chat, talk about what's been going on during the week, anything we want to discuss, and say a little bit of sentence enhancers according to Matt's Lockpit, such as fuck, shit, and arsehole. We'll print out casting box next time. OBS. Yeah, we need someone in Australia to get 3D printing. I'd love to be able to find somewhere in Australia that does 3D printing. Yeah, that's the other thing. Christmas is coming up. Freaking hate Christmas. Although I'm working Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, and Boxing Day this year. Working all of it. Right through the whole lot, which the pay will be good. But yeah, kind of bloody annoying at the same time. But yeah, Christmas, this is when the giveaways may slow down a little bit. As I've got 3 kids and a wife to buy stuff for. But yeah, it happens. That's why I work my ass off for support my family and my lovely hobby, which, I'd be lost without Locksport. Honestly, this community is one of the best communities I've ever been in. As you know, I've said before, I used to be the president of the dart league here. Played darts, competition darts, for a very long time, and the amount of bitching and whinging and little clicky groups that go on and all the shit that happens, it was horrible. I left. I had enough. People didn't like me running it correctly, so I left. Also had the falling out with the old man. But, shitty community. Was in the SES, State Emergency Service, for a while. Again, bitch little groups and all the politics that goes on. Piss off. This community is the best community I've been a part of. It's absolutely fantastic. Everyone in here tries to help each other out as much as possible. The amount of support you get is unbelievable. And as I've been saying, that's why I'm doing these giveaways every 7 weeks, to try and give back to the community for all the support and everything that everyone has given me. It's my way to say thank you and to give back. And unfortunately, I can't give absolutely everybody something. I would love to be able to do that, but I can't. I don't have enough money to be able to do all that. I'm not a millionaire. But can't see because I'm camouflage. Wait up. There you go. This is actually my hunting gear. I have full-on camo gear when I go out hunting, but it's freezing still. That's why I'm wearing it. Never said that at the start. This shit ain't bloody cheap, I can tell you what. They charge an arm and a leg for camouflage. Yeah. Camo helps when you go out hunting. I was hoping to be able to go out hunting this weekend, take my son bow hunting again for some more rabbits, but it's absolutely freezing, pissing down the rain. It was hailing today, bloody hailstones like that, massive bloody things, and we've got to go and move cows tomorrow anyway, so that's going to be fun because, as my wife said, the bull down there, Petters as we call him because he's smaller than the old bull that was here, some reason doesn't like me, tries to attack, like he'll try and charge me every time, so I have to stand in one part to stop him from running down so we can fish him up through, bottleneck through into another paddock. And my wife said she just wants to see if he charges me. So I may end up with broken bones or something if I'm not careful. That'd be hilarious if that happens. Get the ghillie suit out. I don't have a ghillie suit. It's one thing I don't have. I did buy a 3D poncho thing that he wears. It has all the leaves that come off and everything. But working with a compound bow, you can't draw it back because you can draw it back, but when you fire, it catches all the leaves and all the shit that 3D hang off of it. So it kind of destroys it. But I did just buy my son a brand new compound bow. I should actually show you that. Since someone said it can't wait for hunting season, give us 2 seconds, I'll be right back and show you the new bad boy. Shit, this thing weighs a ton. Where are we? Here's his one. That's my son's brand new compound bow. It's not too bad. He struggles to pull it back, but it's quite weak. But he has fun shooting out some bloody rabbits with this. I'm just quickly catching up. I wish it was 40 degrees here. I love the heat. Cannot stand the bloody cold. I absolutely love the heat. 40 degrees and I am happy. I was expecting to play a snake rig from the bow case. I was actually thinking of doing a spoof video with my bow. Although I'm actually looking at buying a new bow. I'm going to upgrade my one. Can never have too many bows. Just kind of like a spoof one where I modify one of my arrows so that it has a pick tip on the ends and then shoot it at a lock and pretend that it opens up the lock. I was thinking about it as a spoof one, it'd be kind of funny. But yeah, that's my son's. And you've all seen mine when I was shooting at the locks with it. But the new one I'm looking at, she is a beautiful beast of compound bow. I don't know what mine's set to at the moment. Last I checked, I did have it up around 60 pound draw. And you can never have too many arrows. Be interesting to see actually how, if it's weakened off now that it's coming up to bow season. It's definitely coming up to bow season. The good weather, rabbits have all been breeding. There's freaking tons of them out here, which is good. If I'm not picking locks, I'm not working, I'm not doing maintenance around the farm here, I am out with this. Although I did upgrade and buy a new stabiliser for mine, just to help the balance a little bit more. But let's have a quick look, see what poundage I'm sitting on. That's zeroed out. Just under 55, 51, 2, 53 pounds at the moment, draw. But it does change. Now I'm up to 54. So that's why I'm upgrading my bow. So it's not jumping around so much. The poundage depends on the heat as well, affects this a bit more. But yeah, she's a bit of fun. She does a nice job of rabbits and foxes, if I can bloody find that fox that took out 3 of our chickens. Yeah, what's up, Doc? It's rabbit season. What I usually hunt around here, rabbits, because they're destroying right next to the highway. There's the bank that comes down. Rabbits are tunnelled all under the bank, straight down into the paddocks, and we have to put up a hotline to stop the horses from going through, because some of the warrens inside the paddock on the fence line collapsed during winter, and we don't want the horses to fall down in there because they'll break a friggin' leg. So usually around here it's rabbit galore. We have heaps of rabbits, but I just bought my wife a gun safe, and she's got a gun license, so I'm going to hopefully buy her a gun for Christmas. Then we're going to go out after some deer. So your bow's at £50. Yeah, I'll go 50, 55 to 60. For rabbits around here, I usually use just a couple. These aren't freaking cheap. Usually around here with rabbits, I use bunny thumpers, and you've seen me shoot them at the locks. And if I go out at dusk, I use nocturnals. These things aren't bloody cheap, but they light up, so you don't lose your arrows in the dark. But you pay about 70 bucks for 3 of them from the hunting store in town. When it comes to foxes or anything bigger, then I go the good old trusty Outback Broadhead. Super bloody sharp. I sharpen mine after every shot, just in case there's any little nicks or stuff like that. But those things will go through anything. So, and my son, just so he doesn't lose his arrows, he used the good old judos. So they're blunt, but the little arms catch into the grass and hold the arrow up so he doesn't lose them, so they don't get buried. But yeah, absolutely love hunting. Hunting and locks. What could not get, well, nothing can get better than hunting and locks. Now, Butcher's Block started with being a sellout. Does she have insurance on me? Yeah, I'll probably get shot in the ass at some point. That'll be funny. I won't let her. I was going to buy her, and I found a hot pink camo bow. And I found one for her, and I said I was going to get it for her. But last time, I had my old compound bow. The very first compound I ever had was a 20 to 50 pound. So it was a weak one, and I weakened it right off for her to be able to draw it back. Set her up with a target 5 meters, 10 meters, not even that, from the target, and aimed her up. She grabs it, draws back. She's aiming. She fired and missed the bloody target, and the target is freaking huge, and she missed it. So I will not let her shoot a compound bow again. There's no way I will let her shoot a compound bow. Yeah, there's lots to know about bows. I do have a recurve as well, a shitty little recurve, which you've seen me use as well. A little plastic thing, 30 pounder I believe it is, 26 to 30 pounder, something like that. I use that for piss farting around. I shoot arrows up in the air, wait for them to come down and then catch them. Just wooden blunt tip ones that you can pick up for $10 each. I'll piss fart around with them. Gun sounds safer then. Yeah. You know, she's shot a gun before and she can actually shoot straight. So with bows, it's not like a gun. You can't rest the bow on something to be able to hold it still. Every slight movement, because when it comes to bows, you don't want to go gripping your handle as tight as you can. You pretty much just let it rest in your hand, in the palm of your hand like that. That's why I bought a new stabilizer and wrist strap, so that I can just sit my bow there, try and get it on camera. Sits there like that and doesn't move. And it should be, once you actually shoot your bow, it should dip forward in your hand. So you're not, that way you know you're not gripping it too tight. But when you're holding back and you're trying to put your sight or the pin on the animal, or on the kill zone, I even got a light up one. You're trying to hold that in position. You've got a lot of things that can go wrong if you don't draw back to the exact same spot in your face, your anchor point every single time. That's why it takes a lot of practice with a bow compared to a gun. A gun, once it's sighted in, you rest it on something, you aim, it's resting, pull the trigger, it's fine. Bows are a lot more fun. But, yeah. Yeah, actually thinking about that now, looking back, yeah, a bow would be safer for her. At least then I could stand in front of her and not get shot. But let's catch up on comments. Got a 7240, no, unfortunately. Actually, that'd be interesting. How many Locksporters on here actually go hunting as well? Let us know if you actually do it. That'll be, it's all guys. Sure, do not mention that name. That name is banned. That name is banned from being mentioned on this channel ever again. Yeah, that's the thing with bows. The other thing is, if you use the wrong spined arrow to your bow, because you got to tune them in, and if you use an arrow, especially when it comes to carbon fibre, and I was actually thinking about my broken arrows, about using the arrows to make some pick handles with, because these are quite nice carbon fibre. I thought it'd be pretty cool to make some handles for like dimple picks. They're a little bit on the thin side, but it might make a pretty cool little lightweight handle being carbon fibre. So it'd be interesting to see, because I did break a couple when I was shooting these at locks because of the force when it hit. And you can probably see if you go back to that video, the force, because these flex when they fly. They don't shoot straight, the arrow actually flexes side to side, and the force of it when it hit the lock snapped the arrows. So I've still got parts of the arrows, which I thought would be pretty cool to try and make some dimple handles out of. But yeah, if you don't use the right spined arrows, like these ones I have here are 55 to 70 pound, because that bow goes up to 70 pound, and I shoot about 55 pound usually with hunting, so these are spined for it. But if I was to use a wooden arrow or a cheap arrow, or one that wasn't spined correctly, as soon as I let go, it's just going to shatter this arrow into pieces, and it would end up through my hands. And you can actually look up carbon fibre arrows exploding on impact, exploding when being shot, and you can see people's hands have been pinned outwards with carbon fibre going all the way through them. So I used to hunt but engaged now. I like that one, Keyless. Yeah, I used to hunt but I'm married. Tense goes hunting on the streets. No, crossbows use bolts, and you need a permit for a crossbow here in Australia. You do not need a license for a bow at all. Guns you need a license for. Crossbows you need a license for. And looking it up the other day, you even need permits for handcuffs. For proper law enforcement style handcuffs, not those kinky shop bloody sex handcuffs, which I know Dents has hanging up all through his bedroom, he told me so. You need a permit for to be able to carry them. Like, ones that don't have that little safety latch thing built into them. For handcuffs. So I was like, and yeah, slingshots or catapults or whatever you want to call them are illegal as well. Same as orange cannons, even though maybe mates used to build them. Launch flaming tennis balls, stuff like that. It's all fun, but yeah, illegal. Like bow fishing, I really want to go do bow fishing, but it's illegal in Victoria. New South Wales is fine. Victoria, it's illegal. Stupid friggin' laws. Just like the minimum requirements for hunting for deer in Victoria. There's not only do you have to have a permit to be hunting deer, but for bows, must be a minimum of 55 pound draw weight, and the arrows must weigh a certain amount. The points must weigh a certain amount, must be a minimum of two blades, and it must be razor sharp, and all this just to go deer hunting. Yeah, it's only illegal if you get caught, that is true. But that's enough on hunting. I'm going to be cleaning these up. It's another reason why I had them sitting in the other room. Getting these cleaned up, I'll wax the strings, get it all set up, ready to go hunting. Potato cannons. We used to call them orange cannons. We used to get the big PVC pipe, big enough to fit an orange in. and you pick up oranges cheap, and you just go, and you just watch them splatter. But yeah, talking about fishing, I gotta get my fishing license again, but gonna try and get down the beach and do some pull an all-nighter fishing for some squid and get the surf rods out again. My fishing license expired, gotta get a new one. But that's enough on hunting and fishing and all the stuff we love to do in our spare time, as well as picking locks. So, what's everyone been picking? What's everyone been working on? We had a bit of a discussion last week after the live stream about the bypassing and stuff like that on Discord, which is kind of interesting. Seeing everyone's point, and even on Twitter, I put up on Twitter, it was kind of interesting to see that as well. But yeah, what's everyone been picking on? What's everyone been up to? I will give you a little bit of a hint as to Monday's video. I was sitting there the other night. I got bored after 5 seconds of sitting on the couch when I got home from work. Come up here and picked one of the pack locks. Not pack locks. Lotto locks. So that is coming up on Monday, and I'm going to pick the other one, the brand new one, as well. I've been playing around. I spent about 5 minutes playing around with this Brava that was sent in by Anthony. He sent the big one up there. Playing around trying to find a pick to pick up through that keyway, which you can't really see, but it's very paracentric. As 2 bits of warding this way and 1 bit of warding that way, and you've got to try and get up and around it. The only picks I can get in there are the 12 thousandths. So I will be getting that one picked on camera. What else was I working on? I was playing around with a lock that Keyless Entry sent me, the one I redid key for. I made up a bump key for a C4 and could bump this constantly because there's only standard pins. Bit of fun. I might do that on camera. Bit of bumping. And that's pretty much it, except, yeah, as I said, I just took out all of the key pins and the driver pins out of the Asa Twin 6000 and left all the side pins in to control the sidebar, so I can learn how to pick them, because it's the first lock I've ever got with a sidebar that I need to learn the pick. So I'm doing it as if I would do training as a beginner. Start off with the minimum and the amount of pins, then add more as you go through. And yeah, I took all the main pin tumblers out and just left the side pins, which is quite interesting because I've never picked one before, so it's put up a little bit of a fight, but it's interesting. I know someone but can't say their name. Mako 427. Mako. I got a Mako padlock up there. I'm not sure which one it is. Sitting over here. 427. Yep. They are actually a really fun pick. They are a lot of fun to pick as well. And as you can see, my lock collection isn't growing. I was considering casting a key for the Yuma smiley face with buck teeth lock, just to see if it can be done as a way to open that one without using the original key. But yeah, it's all fun. I'm going to be making up some pics and getting all that done to try and get some more out. Yeah, Funky Monkey sent me the Mako. He's a bloody... If you haven't already, go check out Funky Monkey's channel. He's an awesome guy. Another Australian member of the Locksport community. Absolutely fantastic. The same as Keyless Entry, Shua L. If you haven't already, go through, have a look at everyone that's been commenting, go onto their names and click subscribe to their channel. They are an awesome bunch of people and great members of this awesome community. Also, I'd like to do a very big thank you to everyone who has supported this channel. I last checked, I was up to 916, I believe it was, subscribers, so it really does mean a lot. I cannot thank yous enough. Honestly, it's unbelievable. I remember when I hit 10 subscribers and I was like, whoa, you know, like, whoa, people are watching my videos, it's amazing. And now I'm up to 916. It really does mean a lot, although I'll probably drop down a couple. It fluctuates, the same as the thumbs up, the thumbs down. Most of the thumbs downs that you see is Dense because he's an asshole. But big thank you to everyone who has supported this channel. It really does mean a lot. Silicon putty works best, and you can reuse them for future castings. Yeah, I actually don't mind that polymer clay. It works kind of well. I'm quite happy with it. So yeah, I'll keep working, but I'll try and find, you know, other ways to do it. I just need to get a better key casting box because this one doesn't quite work as well as I'd like, and you can probably see, and you probably can't really see, there's a bit of a gap that shines through right at the back, and it's not bendy enough like 3D printers, so you can really push down and really mold that key in there. So the wood box, it works, but it is not ideal. That's why I want to get a 3D printed one, and hopefully try and get a 3D printed one with like the Dark Arts picture logo, or just DALP. But I am really considering not getting Ryan to do one, because if I get DALP, he'll probably put is a sellout. But I'm going to wrap this one up. I didn't really have much planned for this one this week. I've been absolutely flat out. I'm going to jump on the computer now and try and set it up to get some Skype video calls going on the live streams, which will be absolutely bloody awesome. Then we can have live stream chats with Leon's Lockpad and everyone else that is on Skype. If you haven't joined Skype already, please do so if you'd like to be able to get onto the live stream chats. We'll pick a person each week to converse with. If you don't mind showing your face, as I said, if you don't want to, you can put a mask on. Put a paper bag over your head with a question mark drawn on it. It's up to you. As I said, I don't mind showing my face. But yeah, do that. Send us your name on Discord, or send us an email with a link to your Skype, your ID name, and we'll catch up and work out some Skype. So I'm going to wrap this one up. So as always follow the codes, keep Locksport legal, you know, don't go do anything stupid. Big thank you to everyone for stopping by. Drop down to 15, but I've been going for an hour, which I'm kind of trying to keep my live streams to an hour. Sure, will wear bacon on his face. I love bacon. You could do a plastic bag. Yeah, probably could. I'm wearing my beanie not only because it's cold, but my hair is literally like stuffed up. I'm going to get it cut tomorrow. It is way too long and way too many greys. I've got to go and get them all coloured in. Probably can't see I am full of grey hairs. Been going grey since I was 13. That is fun. But, yep. Don't forget, Sunday Beginner Series. I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet. No idea. I'll work that out once I get off here. But I'll probably jump onto Skype. I'll try and get hold of Leon's Lockpad. I have a bit of a Skype call with him while I get this set up. See what that me brub's up to. But big thank you for stopping by. Don't forget, come and join us on Discord, Extraordinary League of Pickers. If you come on there, just type in DALP. You get to call me a sellout. I'm going to start owning this shit now, aren't I? But thank yous all. I really do appreciate everyone's support and for stopping by. Yes, I am an old man, Funky Monkey. I am old. You know you're getting old when you drop something on the floor and then you stand there for 5 minutes contemplating whether you really need that item or not. So you know you're getting old. And when you make more noises when you stand up than anything else, you're like, ugh, yeah, ugh. But, as always, as I said, and yeah, don't forget, get in contact with me if you want to chat, anything. I'm always around, either email, Discord, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. I'm on everything. I'm taking over the world. I'll rule them all with an iron fist. But yeah, as for always, cheers guys, and have a good one. We'll see you all Sunday, Monday, Wednesday, and then live stream Friday. Hopefully live stream video call Friday. So yeah, cheers guys, have a good one. Thank you all for stopping by, and till next time, have a good one, and keep picking, and happy hunting to those going hunting.